Is all I've managed to do so far this week is I've got this drawer emptied. This was some of the bits that go with the milling machine, so I've given them a clean and they're all now in the cupboard. Some of them need to be up here really. I don't know whether to put a drawer in here or not. I might just leave that for the handle and the spanners that I use. Here comes Fig. He'll be rubbing his nose in the crap in a minute because he's a stupid boy. So now I'm going to get started on this drawer, which has got all most of my measuring tools in it, and they need a bit of work. So I'm going to get on with cleaning them up. Fortunately, the old gauges, there was just crap on the outside of this. They've come out of it pretty unscathed. Don't think I'm going to be able to say the same for the rest. Likewise, my little Mitutoyo. That don't seem to have got through the box. It's just the actual box that's crappy. So I'll just clean that up. This 2-inch micrometer has not fared so well. That's going to didn't have a lid. This box didn't have a lid. Otherwise, it'd have probably been all right. But that's going to need a fair bit of work. I'm just going to clean it up for now, just to stop my hands getting dirty with it. And then I think that's going to need a lot of work. All in all, I got pretty lucky, I think, with the bits that was in the drawer. Everything's working alright, everything's cleaned up alright. Bit tricky with one hand, hang on a minute, let's undo the end of that. Yeah, so actually everything is working as it should. Mostly, even the old Moore and Wright micrometer in the box was pretty superficial. That's come up all right. This one, I mean, this is perfect inside the box. The case is a bit worse for wear, but even the feeler gauges, all the blades are all right. All coming out. So well, that lot was a lot worse, looked a lot worse than it actually was. They're all alright. Even my old scientific calculator that I bought donkeys years ago, that was extortionately expensive when I bought it, and I very rarely use it anyway, but I've still got it, it's still working. And it's all alright. Yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Just need to find a home for them now. So, after a couple of hours cleaning, a bit more than a couple actually, I've got all this stuff back that was in them drawers that really did look like it was a lot of them had it. Don't know about the digital calipers. I ain't put any batteries in them yet. I'm not sure if they're going to be still working or not, but everything else, it's not as good as it was obviously, but most of it's cleaned up to a usable state, which has surprised me, because I felt sure that particularly me good little old gauges and that, these are a cheaper set, but these good ones, I thought they were all going to be knackered, and they're not. Everything in there is usable. I mean, micrometers are all in this drawer and they're all usable. So I'm very pleased with that. I've been putting that off because I really did think I was going to be chucking some of that stuff away, but as it turns out, it's alright. Still more to do, of course. There's stuff in this drawer there's not a lot. There, some of my lathe tools, parting tool there. Yeah, there's still more to do, but then I think there's going to be more to do for the rest of my life the way things are going. Don't get a lot of bang for your buck for the time you spend on this stuff, but I am pleased with these because, like I said, I thought they were going to be write-offs, and they're not. Silver linings. I think I'm going to whip that grid off of that door and paint this door and door frame. Move this out of the way, give that a paint, and then I'm going to get the milling machine in and put it where it's going. This is a pretty big moment. The milling machine is back up and running. The DRO's working, the lights are working. There's the Y-axis, I don't know whether the camera's going to pick that up moving. X-axis and the Z-axis. And of course I can zero them all. And the lights are working, and low speed. Speed feed ain't working yet because it's not powered up. But that's a big one. I'm pleased with that. Struggled a bit to get that off of the wheels and onto here because I think this only weighs about 60-70 kilos, but I find it difficult to lift it up now. The door's got a coat of paint on it. I took the grill off and cleaned the window as well. Spend hours cleaning tools and things up that don't have any impact on the shed. Chuck a bit of paint on the wall and clean a window, and that's, you probably can't see it on the camera, but it's made it look so much brighter. Not least because the window cleaning has made it look a lot brighter because light is getting in. Needs another coat of paint over the door. I'll let that dry first. So this is the trolley the milling machine has been sitting on for a while, so I could move it about. And one upside to getting it off of here and where it's got to go is, I think I bent the hinge on that, is I can get into here, and my big angle grinder's in there, and I need that to get on with me gazebo projects, because I've got to cut slots in that metal to try and make a bend on it. And I needed my big angle grinder for it, which I couldn't get to because it was in there. Win-win. Well, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching. I know these videos are a bit like watching paint dry, but got a little bit further. I'm very pleased about the micrometers and the hole gauges. And they're all over there now in the drawer, ready to go. The milling machine is finally back in the workshop on a stand that I can actually use it, and I do have to use it when I've got to make some brackets for the gazebo I'm doing down there, and I need some slotted holes in them so I can give them a bit of adjustment, which I'll be using the milling machine for. And hopefully I'll get on with that next week if it stops raining. This week was a bit buggered up really. I had to play golf on Saturday because I had a match, a singles match. And Sunday, well, that was Remembrance Sunday. I am an ex-soldier, so I always go to that. But this year it was particularly good because my son's an army, my grandson rather. He's an army cadet and he was a standard bearer this on Sunday, so he was quite proud of himself and so was I. So that was a couple of days of the week knocked out. But anyway, it's getting there slowly. That's it for this one. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now. What have you got to say to yourself? Really? Have a cup of tea? Come on in.